We need skills to drive a car, to fly an aeroplane, or to steer a ship across the ocean, right? Similarly, we need skills to make it through the journey of life. These skills are called life skills. Life skills, as such, is a very broad term. It encompasses many skills that are relevant to everyday life, beginning from cooking or stitching, organizing skills, or more specific skills like musical skills, artistic skills, interpersonal skills, intrapersonal skills, etc., etc. The World Health Organization, WHO, after having done extensive research, has come up with 10 life skills, which are categorized into 3 major categories. These broad categories are social skills, cognitive skills, and coping skills. So, what are these social skills? The social skills are self-awareness, empathy, effective communication, and interpersonal relationships. And cognitive skills include critical thinking, creative thinking, problem solving, and decision making. And coping skills include coping with stress and coping with emotions. Life skills are very much needed for a person to have a successful professional life, a blissful personal life, or an exciting social life. The wisdom literature of ancient India, like the Puranas, the Itihasas, the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, the Panchatantra, the Jataka tales, the Hitopadesha, Katha Sarita Sagara, innumerable. These are great books which are storehouse of great wisdom. And life skills are packed along with wisdom in these literatures. So no wonder the CBSE has made Jataka tales and Panchatantra a mandatory component of the value education training programs at schools because of their universal relevance. In the sense, life skills are meant to give a person the ability to adapt and respond positively to various demands and challenges of life. So these values are something that can transform education into welfare activity for the humanity at large. And skills and life skills are those which give them the adaptability to exhibit that positive behavior. So in a lack of these life skills makes the knowledge that has been acquired merely theoretical. And when times comes for practical application, students really fail miserably in applying the received knowledge in a practical way. I will tell you a small story to explain this. Once upon a time in the ancient India lived 4 friends. Of these 4 friends, 3 friends were highly learned Brahmins. They were scholarly and they were thoroughly well versed in the scriptures. They knew the exact pronunciation, the meters, and all the nitty-gritties and technicalities of all the Vedic literature. And the 4th friend, unfortunately, was not so scholarly. He was not well-read. All he had was a little common sense and nothing beyond. And these 3 friends were very popular across different villages for their learnedness. So once they were invited by the king of the neighboring city. This was a great opportunity for them to showcase their talents and their high-end education. So they did not wanting to lose this opportunity, they were packing their bags to leave to the city. And the 4th friend pleaded them, "Please let me come along with you. After all, I'm your friend." So the remaining 3 friends, being kind-hearted, allowed the 4th friend to come along with them. And they had to pass through a dense jungle before they reached the neighboring city. So while they were passing through this dense jungle, at one point, they found a heap of bones. And it was quite evident that these bones belonged to a tiger. So these 3 friends took a break and, very excited to show their prowess and to exhibit their knowledge, the first friend said, "I can actually assemble all these bones into correct structure of the real tiger." And he chanted some mantras, and lo and behold, all the bones came assembled and they actually stood up as if they belonged to the live tiger. And there came the second friend, and he said, with my ability, I can bring about the whole the nervous system, the veins, the circulatory system, the flesh and the skin, and make it look like the tiger that it earlier was. and he chanted some powerful mantras, and within a jiffy, the real tiger appeared. And then the third friend came and he said, "So, wow, that's a good job. Now just wait and watch what I'm going to do. I can blow life into this tiger." And he chanted some mantras. He was just about to chant the mantra. At this point, the fourth friend came in, the one who was least learned, who didn't have any scriptural knowledge, who had just a little common sense. He came and said, "My dear friends, just wait, just stop. What are you doing? If you blow life into this tiger, he will come and eat us all up." At that time, the three friends mocked at him. "You have no idea, and nor can you understand what we are trying to do. If we can bring tiger back to life, then our knowledge, the glory of our knowledge will spread across all the cities and villages." Then the fourth friend, he didn't wait even a minute. He thought, "Let me at least save my life." And there was a tree beside. He quickly ran to the tree, climbed up the tree, and he was sitting on the tree. So this third friend, he chanted some mantras, and again the tiger actually came back to life. And as the tiger came back to life, the three friends looked at each other with some kind of a pride in their eyes. But within no time, the tiger pounced on them and gulped all of them. And the fourth friend, who had just a little common sense, was watching all this happen right in front of his eyes from the tree. And when the tiger left, the fourth friend climbed down the tree and he left the place, happy to be still alive. Dear friends, what do we see in this story? This story is simple, also might sound familiar, but this is the story of the modern education. We all learn a lot of things, but when it comes to application to the practical life, we fall short of application to real life. Why? Why isn't the knowledge transforming into practical application? It is because it is lacking the key ingredient, the key catalyst called life skills. These life skills are learnable. It is not necessary that a person be born with them. These are quite learnable, and with constant practice, they can become a part of our personality and thereby making us efficient and effective in our overall life, be it our career or personal life or social life. Life skills is the key to an amazing life. Thank you very much. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel for upcoming videos on life skills. Thank you very much.